Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. If you want a chance to win over $1,000 worth of silver, then you better go enter my 40,000 subscriber giveaway. The entry video is still open. I'll post it in the description and the pinned comment because I want everyone to get a chance to enter. I'm going to be picking 5 winners, so the odds are more in your favor. I'll be announcing the winner tomorrow, so make sure you go subscribe and head over to that video so you can make a valid entry. Now, this video, this subject is very controversial. It's very two-sided, and there's a lot of different reasons why. Now, we're talking about high premium silver and if it's a ripoff. Now, there is no answer because it can be. There is high premium silver that is a ripoff, and there's some high premium silver up for debate or, in your opinion, could be a great deal. And it really does depend on the time frame you're going to sell, right? You could buy a Panda that has a $10 premium, $15 premium, and if you sell it before the coin had time to appreciate, then yes, that's a ripoff. That's a bad price. But if you wait and let that coin appreciate, then it won't be a ripoff. But we're going to dive deeper. We're going to dive deeper into high premium silver. Now, what is high premium silver? It's technically called semi-numismatic silver, but that's kind of contradicting. That's why I call it high premium silver, and a lot of stackers agree with me. High premium silver means that the silver or the coin isn't just sold for the metal content inside of it, but also the numismatic value, meaning the design changes every year, lower mintage numbers. There's some collector value, but it's also sold for the 1 ounce of silver inside of it. See, bullion is just sold for its metal content. If you go to your local coin shop, he's buying the 1 ounce of silver inside of the coin, not how fancy the coin is, not how cool it looks, not how rare it is. Then you have numismatics, which is the exact opposite. They're not paying for any metal content. They're paying specifically for the collectability of the coin, how rare it is, who made it, what's the mintage, what's the mint mark, what proof is it, what grade is it, etc. So semi-numismatic has a little bit of both worlds intertwined, and that's why it's called semi-numismatic. Also, high premium silver. So whatever spot price is, which bullion would be sold at, high premium silver has a higher premium attached. So if spot price is $25, American Eagles are sold around $25, $26. Not anymore, but for the sake of the video, that's how things have been forever. High premium silver instead of $25 that American Eagle would be sold or bought at, a Panda, a Kookaburra, might be sold at $30, $33 instead of $25. So you're paying, $5, $6, $7, $8 premium. Now, some would say that's a ripoff because they view silver as silver. I was talking to my local coin shop owner the other day, and that's how he sees it. If I take a Panda in there, he's gonna give me the same price for a Panda as he would a generic round. You want to know why? It's paying for the 1 ounce of silver inside of the coin, not the spot price or not the price tag, not how fancy it is, not the design. Some people, though, look at silver in a different perspective. They do like the collectability of it. They're more collectors, not stackers. So what are you? I'm going to pass the question on to you. Are you a core silver stacker for the metal, or are you more of a collector? And this does also depend on where you see silver heading. If you see silver being more of an industrial metal, then you're probably going to be buying more, chunks of silver, more bars, more bullion, stuff like that. But if you have a little bit of a collector in you and you see these coins appreciating that you can flip later down the line, then you might be going more of the Panda, Lunar Series route, or you can do both. Like me, most people actually do both. They buy their bullion to protect them from spot price, or actually it would be they buy their high premium to protect them from spot price, but they also buy their bullion for the metal content, since silver is such a great metal with so many benefits. And what do I mean when I said protect it from spot price? What do I mean when I say pandas protect you from spot price? Well, I mean this. And this really wouldn't happen, but theoretically it could. And here it is. American Eagles, generic rounds, they're pegged to spot price. So if spot price is $30, American Eagles are $30. So in 10, 15, 20 years, if spot price is still $25, then and all you have are American Eagles, then your stack has literally not appreciated a single dollar. So your whole entire stack depends on what spot price is. See, high premium silver in 10, 15, 20 years, you're guaranteed that those pandas and kooks, they're probably going to triple, quadruple in price. So that's why you need a little bit of both, or I recommend a little bit of both, because you're protecting your stack against spot price with your high premium, but you also do have your core silver, your foundation, because silver spot price could drastically rise. And then there's this gray area because you're like, well, I could get a whole bunch of bullion for as cheap as possible, because then when spot price rises, I would have more silver. I could get a bigger bang for my buck. But then you have the other side of things where like, well, but my coins could appreciate if spot price stays low. So that's why diversification is key. Diversifying your portfolio, because it can get very complicated. You don't want to overcomplicate it. Buy what you like, because at the end of the day, if you buy what you like, you'll never go wrong. Never make a bad purchase. And I just made a video earlier today talking about how you really can't go wrong buying silver, but you can go wrong selling silver. And if you are someone who's still a little up in the air or a little questioned or new or haven't really thought about selling your silver, then you have to go watch that video. You have to. Because selling silver is a lot more complicated than people think. I don't even buy a coin before I think about how I can sell it. Before I even go into Amex and click buy, I'm thinking about how I'm going to be able to sell that coin. Because you can definitely, you can't go wrong buying silver, but you can definitely make very bad mistakes selling silver. So make sure you go check that video out. But this video, we're talking about premiums. So what do? If you are understanding a market, or if you do understand a market, then go for it. But if you don't. If you're a new beginner, focus on bullion. Focus on stuff like that. Don't invest into something that you don't understand how the market works. Morgan silver dollars are a pretty tricky market. People get scammed all day long, every day on eBay. You'll see Morgans on eBay selling for $30, $35, $40. And people are like, oh, that's a cheap deal. Buy them up like hotcakes. But the grades are off. You need to understand, if you can't grade a Morgan with your naked eye and tell what is a grade, which is a VG or whatever year is more popular, because Morgans every year were minted in different amounts. 1921 was a very popular year. You have to know what the Carson City mint is. You have to know all these different mints. And if you don't know that, or if you're not researching it and you just buy Morgans randomly, then you're probably getting ripped off. And a lot of people don't know that. You got to be careful. You have to understand the markets. You have to know mintage numbers. American Eagles, 14 million last year, minted. Pandas, 8 million. Kookaburras, 300, 500,000. These are numbers I know off the top of my head. And I know that for a reason. And if you are someone investing into those coins, those are the main coins I invest into. That's why I know those. If you're focusing on something else or like Lunar Series, you need to know what years in which were popular and also what makes a coin valuable. If you're looking to invest into a coin, you got to know what makes it valuable. You got to think ahead. Is it the mintage? Is it how cool the coin looks? A coin can simply rise because how cool it looks. Look at the Rwanda series. The Rwanda series, that coin looks so freaking wicked that it made it collectible. But then you can go to the opposite side of things. The Silver Swans, the Krugerrands, those coins had extremely high premiums and they didn't do anything. They're nothing special. They were straight ripoff, and that's why everyone called it out when they first came out. I remember 3 years ago, the Krugerrands, the Swans came out, and everyone was going crazy on how that was such a high price and they were a scam. But the controversy almost made the coin like more expensive. It's crazy how that works, but you know, you know, if you're thinking about all this, it really does depend on futuristic perspective. You almost have to like think ahead and think how people would view it, or your potential, I like calling it the potential customer would look at it. Same with slab coins. You always hear the saying, pay for the coin, not the slab. Pay for the coin, not the slab. Because you could have a slab coin that's triple the amount of that raw coin, but what makes it any different? I could go to APMEX, buy a whole bunch of pandas, just raw pandas, then I could take those pandas, send it into NGC, and if I get a MS68, 69, I could resell it for a higher price. But almost every BU panda that I buy from APMEX is in that condition from the raw coin. That's why I only buy MS70 pandas, because it's pretty hard to get an MS70 panda if you're buying the raw coin. So when you're buying common coins like Kugabird at MS68, MS69s, you're basically ripping yourself off. I hate to say it, I'm sure some of you guys have fallen into that, but I'd rather be honest than try to sugarcoat the truth. And I know people that do that, but if you're going to try to send coins into NGC, which can be valuable, it would be more of coins you see that you trade or you found at a coin show or at your local coin shop, or a coin that you've had for a while that an older coin. With newer coins, it has to be MSPF70. Anything less than that doesn't make sense to me, especially American Eagle, since it's literally a bullion coin. I mean, there's a lot to this. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to stress you out. Buy what you like and diversify. And in my opinion, that's the best way to go about it. That's the best way to go about it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. I post daily videos. Make sure you are subscribed, because I will be announcing my $1,000, my 5 winners that win $1,000 worth of silver tomorrow. I'd hate for you to miss that entry video. Send this video, or send that video to your friends, family, other stackers, because there's 5 winners, so it's not like sending it to them is going to lower your chances, right? Just send it to them. Maybe they win, or maybe if you didn't enter, you would have won. So you want to be subscribed. You want to go enter that giveaway. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.